take questions from the student athletes.
Yeah, just really proud of our guys. A lot of respect for Colorado. We knew it'd be a hard defensive type game, and I can't say enough about our defense. Creating turnovers, scoring touchdowns, playing championship defense. And I think that's why you have two teams like ours in this game. It always comes down to big time defense. Really proud how we ran the ball. Our pass game was awkward, for lack of a better word. I don't know. It wasn't what we hoped it to be. But we did what we needed to do, and I thought our offensive line and those tight ends were playing physical. Myles, pounding the ball in there, and so a lot of times they don't go exactly like you think they would go. But really proud of these guys.
Take questions for the student athletes. Right here, Josh.
Myles, is there any doubt in your guys' mind now that you're one of the top 4 teams in the country?
We just play the game, honestly. I mean, that's up to a whole bunch of people I don't really know, and they gonna do all they voting and a whole bunch of stuff like that, but I don't really care for it personally. We just gonna play whoever we have next, so that's the way it is.
I guess a follow-up on that, Chris, what do you think you showed the committee tonight?
Well, I'm a little bit like the rest of the guys. I mean, we think we got a heck of a team, and we think we belong in there. I think they'll do what they should do, which is the right thing. And, it works out how it's supposed to work out. And these guys have done everything, they're supposed to do, playing a really good league. And, yeah.
Coach, Jake's pass to John Ross for the
Yeah.
touchdown, was he throwing that away?
You'd have to ask him that. I don't know.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he was or not. It floated a lot longer, and so it's hard to tell what the trajectory exactly where he was going with that. I was just surprised John didn't go up with 2 hands. I thought he was going to catch it. He's an explosive. He can jump like the best of them. I'm just surprised with 1 hand. I guess good style points.
Coach, neither team was able to pass really well in this game. Was the wind a factor in that?
I'd love to say it was. I don't think there was an ounce of wind out there.
I thought that the flags were blown.
Yeah, they were blowing up top, but on the ground, it really didn't have anything to do with wind. I think it had to do with good cover guys, for sure, and just being off a little bit. It'll be interesting to put the tape on. Very different game than we're used to, for sure. I don't think we went in anticipating we'd run the ball like that, run it that much, and probably that effective. But the kids, they answered.
Taylor, can you just take us through the interception and return it for the touchdown? Just take us through that play.
I was just backpedaling in the post, and I saw the quarterback. He threw the ball, and I saw it was a little high, and so I was converging on the receiver, and then it's just tip reactions. Got the ball, and then teammates obviously they did an incredible job blocking, made a lane for me to get to the end zone.
All the way in the back.
For Myles, was it win meant for you guys? You guys, of course, gotten 1 step closer to your goal. How much have you guys enjoyed just how the season's come together so far?
It's a great feeling. Just being able to be out there and just doing our assignments with your brothers. Like, I know everybody's gonna say that, but those are real life my brothers, and just knowing that we were firing on all cylinders and everybody was having fun and we were doing it for each other is one of those feelings you'll never be able to explain. People gonna ask you, but you're gonna just say it's fun, but it's more than that. And just got nothing but love for these guys, even like on the offensive side, defensive side. Rapp, he was doing his thing, just got everybody happy. When the first play coming out, the second half, you get a pick 6, like it's just a great thing.
Coach, with Connor O'Brien out, it looked like you were putting Elijah balls almost at block quite a bit at the time. Can you talk a little bit about what you were doing with Elijah?
Yeah, so we have that package anyways. He's not the buck. It's just another guy that can stand off and stand up on the edge. It turns into kind of a 4-man. We wouldn't necessarily drop him into coverage or anything, but playing with 4 big guys in there, we have a package where we can play with 5 big guys. And, you know, Coach K and company did a great job. Again, is mixing up the different blitzes and personnel groups, and he was on it.
Taylor, did it appear to you that Colorado's quarterback wasn't 100% when he came back to say that?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Quarterback's out there, play ball.
In the back, in the middle.
Myles, where last season you guys go from finishing 7-6 to where you are now as conference champions. What kind of went into that process of developing as a team?
Coach Pete preached to us that hard work gonna get you where we want to be. I mean, you got to sacrifice what you want to do and where you want to be at. And we really bought into what he had to say, and this is where we at right now. You got a saying that sacrifice your body, glorify your soul, and I really think we bought into that, and this is where we at.
And with as much hype as you guys had coming into the season, how did the coaching staff prepare you guys to meet that head on?
One more time.
Yeah, I mean, with the preseason ranking and what buzz you guys were getting heading into the year, how did the coaching and staff get you guys ready to meet that kind of head on?
Oh, just basically blocking out the outside noise. At the end of the day, it's a whole bunch of people, like, honestly, behind the desk writing about a whole bunch of stuff they don't technically really know. No offense, but I'm just saying, like, we're going to do our thing, and y'all
I didn't
gonna
say
write-
those exact words.
He didn't, I didn't. But I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, it's what we do in our locker room, out on our practice field, and I mean, it's just the media what they want to do, but we're just really focused coming in the season, every game, so.
Over here on the right. Ed.
Chris, what's the most important thing in preparing a team for this month where you have a long layoff without a game?
Yeah.
A huge game at the end.
Well, I think the most important thing is to get these guys fresh. That's what I really think. They worked hard for a long time, and you know, last thing anyone wants to do is go out there and practice right now. And so I think it's time, you know, to get these guys fresh and recover, let their bodies heal up, and finish school here with finals. I think that's really the priority there, and they'll come back, and they're not going to forget how to play football. And you know, I think one of the things is everybody talks about these bowl games, and this is like another spring ball, and I don't think of like that at all. You know, this thing's year-round as it is, and the thing that we think about as our staff is how do we make sure we don't, you know, burn the kids out and keep them fresh and hungry and liking football. And so I think that's what we have to do is get them fresh.
Any chance that Mathis is going to come back for the ball game? I know that was talked about.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's much chance of that.
Brett Taylor, you're a true freshman. You started your spring with a broken hand. Here we are 8 months later. After all change, you're the MVP. First of all, did you ever foresee anything like this, and how does it feel?
Honestly, no, I didn't see any of this coming. It's all so crazy. It's all so surreal. It feels like a dream out there.
Coach, what did you think about his performance and what he's been able to do?
So yeah, it didn't surprise me in the slightest. I mean, he's played like that since he got here in the spring. He really has. I mean, we moved him different positions in the secondary. He made no mental mistakes through spring ball. I mean, really. I really mean that. I don't think he made any mental mistakes in spring ball. I mean, who doesn't do that? And that guy's brand new here. And then he was physical and he can tackle. You know, we don't tackle a ton, you know, in spring ball. We do a little bit, so you never really know. And then you don't know until the lights come on, but he hasn't missed a beat, and he's just continually gotten better as the season's gone on. And so what was going on out there with Taylor's performance didn't surprise, I don't think, anybody on the team.
Chris, every win is special for you, but just, you know, since you were introduced as the new head coach of the Huskies to this point tonight, being on the stage, confetti coming down, you put into words tonight how special this is?
Yeah, it is, because I have so much respect for this conference that we play in. And I know what type of great players that everybody has, and really good coaching, and I know how hard it is to sit up here, and I don't take that for granted at all. And you know, just really appreciative of these players. Excuse me, how hard they've worked, and not only this season. I mean, this thing started at the end of last season, and you know, the things, I mean, they would work so hard and some of the games didn't turn out. We just couldn't quite finish. And they just kept working and, you know, kept being a team and not pointing fingers, and that kind of carried through the end of last season. And then we come back, and they've just been on a mission ever since.
Take one more question right here.
All right, Coach, I think immediately following John's touchdown on that ball where Kim asked if it was going to be thrown away or not, there was that almost kick return touchdown where Kevin ended up chasing him from behind. You talked about how football's a game of confidence and momentum. And how imperative was that in, I guess, just stopping a big momentum swing and then keeping up with things?
For those guys to only get 3 points was huge because, you know, that was the last thing. I mean, that was probably the only thing that was going to keep them in the game was to return the kickoff. And so he broke a couple tackles and then fumbled, and they got the bounce and took it down to the 5. And again, credit to the defense. I mean, those kids play hard. When they get down there to 5, I always think, I don't know if they're going to score, because a lot of times they don't. And it's the case again tonight.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations on being the 2016 Pac-12 champions. And also a special congratulations to Jeff Bechtold for celebrating his 25th anniversary of Washington to the day.